A Florida couple thinks they're about to cash in on their $1 million lottery. Instead, their alleged scheme falls apart the moment they try to collect.
Take your hands out of your pockets, please.
We're breaking down how their winning ticket became the evidence investigators used against them.
Take a deep breath. Just take it. I can already tell. Well, you're confused.
So
Did you take it like
I did.
Okay.
And then I was like, oh my God. I just didn't want it to get more ruined than it was. As I was scratching, it was winning, and I was like, no.
The Escambia County Sheriff's Office incident report, filed March 2024, contains the following observation from investigators. Quote, "The ticket had obvious alterations and is crudely pieced together from two separate actual scratch-off tickets. Both of those tickets were scanned in lottery systems. Both are non-winners." That is not a description of a damaged ticket someone tried to preserve. That is the documented forensic conclusion of what a Florida lottery special agent held in his hands when a couple walked into the Pensacola district office expecting to walk out with $1 million. Picture a scratch-off ticket lying in two pieces on the ground. Now picture someone picking up both halves, taking them home, running a blow dryer over them, taping them back together, trimming the edges, and then driving to the Florida lottery office to claim $1 million prize. That image is not a hypothetical. According to the official case report filed by the Escambia County Sheriff's Office, that is what the evidence shows happened in March of 2024.
I think it's every lottery player's dream to hit the jackpot, but lottery officials run a strict program, and a winning ticket held together by tape isn't fooling anyone, or else I'd be rich by now.
It's March 11th, 2024. We're in Pensacola, Florida, at the district office for the Florida Lottery. Detectives want to speak with a couple who says they're the winners of a $1 million jackpot.
And the moment Kira Enders sat down across from a Florida lottery special agent, the recorded interview became the most consequential piece of evidence in the case against her.
You got ID on you, man?
Yes, sir.
Alright, just have a seat for right now until we figure this out. So you gotta go talk to them back there, alright?
Okay.
Take your hands out of your pockets, please.
Yes, sir. Oh, I ain't done nothing wrong. What's up?
This thing's red. I hit it once and it's red. Is it recording? Yes.
Let's go. Take a deep breath. Just take it. I can already tell. I don't know what's going on. Well, you're confused. I just walked into this office.
You ready for him? Come on, man.
Okay.
I'll go right back in that office. And work it out.
Make a right here. Make a right next to one of those chairs. We'll be back. Where's my other chair? I'll take care of it. Don't worry.
Before we go deeper into what the records actually show, make sure you're subscribed to The Darkest Crimes, because we don't just cover the story, we follow the evidence. Now, what exactly was Kira Enders claiming? According to the Sheriff's Office incident report, on March 1st, 2024, Enders went to the Florida Lottery District Office in Pensacola to collect on what she said was a winning ticket from the 500 times the cash scratch-off game. The stated prize value was $1 million. But when lottery officials ran the ticket, it returned no prize value. Zero. And the physical inspection of the ticket told investigators everything they needed to know. According to the case report, the ticket in question was composed of two real scratch-off tickets, serial numbers 118 and 112, both previously scanned by the lottery system and confirmed as non-winners. Each ticket had been torn horizontally. The top half of one and the bottom half of the other had been joined together. The result, when pieced together correctly, displayed what appeared to be a $1 million winning combination. That is the documented mechanics of the alleged fraud. Not a glitch in the system, not a misread barcode. Two losing tickets, physically reassembled to read as one winning ticket worth $1 million. The lottery did not pay out. They called investigators instead.
As you can probably tell, this operation has been underway for a while, and that's confirmed through the Sheriff's Office incident report. The filing states that on March 1st of 2024, a woman named Kira Enders went to the lottery office to cash in on a payment for the $1 million prize from a 500 times the cash Florida lottery scratch-off ticket. Now, the problem is the ticket she reportedly submitted had no prize value. And get this, according to the case report, quote, the ticket had obvious alterations and is crudely pieced together from two separate actual scratch-off tickets. The first ticket is number 018 and the second is numbered 012. Both of those tickets were scanned in lottery systems and both are non-winners. Each of those tickets were ripped horizontally and then carefully pieced together to become one fraudulently altered ticket, using the top half of one of the actual tickets and the bottom half of the other. That fraudulently altered ticket now visually shows that it is a $1 million prize winner. Now, by this point, you might be wondering, what does this have to do with Dakota Jones? Well, Dakota is Kira's boyfriend, and the two allegedly were going to split the fake winning.
The scheme did not stop there. Enders was not alone. The Escambia County Sheriff's Office identified her boyfriend as 32-year-old Dakota Jones. Both were brought to the lottery office on March 11, 2024. Both were separated and questioned individually.
So, currently at this moment, because this is an investigation in reference to the ticket, you are not free to leave. So before we ask you any questions, you must understand your rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used as evidence against you in court. You have the right to have a lawyer present while being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer will be appointed for you without cost before questioning. If you wish to answer questions now without a lawyer present, you will still have the right to stop answering questions at any time. Do you understand that?
What each of them said in those rooms, on the record, is where this case becomes something beyond a simple fraud attempt. It becomes a study in how a story falls apart from the inside out. The ticket cannot keep its own lies straight. Enders sat across from a special agent and told him the ticket had been damaged by accident.
How much do you think this ticket is for?
I believe it's over $1 million and something.
Did you play the ticket?
I did.
Oh, cool.
I did.
So were you happy when you thought it won?
It doesn't really seem real.
Yeah.
I was happy, and I'm like, but I'm not going to count my blessings because, this kind of stuff doesn't happen to me.
Correct. Right. It's very, very unusual, but it's a good win if you can get it, right?
I mean, it would be great help. I'm tell you. I've been through it.
Kira maintains her lottery ticket is real. She even gives an address of where she bought it.
You were at your house, you played the ticket.
Yeah.
Did you go scan it anywhere that you saw?
I have tried to scan it like 3 different places,
Right.
and they were all like, it doesn't.
She said it fell out of her car in the rain. She said she found it the next day, still wet, already falling apart. She said she started scratching it and it was coming apart in her hands, so she taped it back together to protect it. She said as she was scratching it, it was showing a win, and she panicked about damaging it further. That was her account.
Paperwork.
Does anyone else have a claim to this ticket?
I'm going to share it. We're going to split it half and half.
Is that the guy out front? Mm-hmm. What is his name?
Dakota.
Accidental damage, good faith preservation, an innocent person trying to protect a legitimate prize. Here is what the physical evidence said in response. The agent noted the ticket was not taped only where it was torn. It was taped across the top as well, a section that was not ripped, had no rain damage, and required no structural reinforcement of any kind. The agent asked Anders directly why she would tape a portion of the ticket that was not damaged.
Did you do any other changes to the ticket?
No.
I noticed at the top, it's a little high, meaning that somebody cut a part of this
Oh,
stuff off.
I was trying to take the tape off because I
Okay.
thought it was gonna to sign it and stuff, and
Right.
I was attempting to see what it would do, and I decided that was a bad idea.
Okay. It is a pretty bad idea.
Yeah, so I was like, let me not ruin that. Let me stop now.
And did anyone else help you? Like if I check the fingerprints underneath this tape, is there
Go for
anyone else's fingerprints on there?
I mean, his might be on it. I mean, as far as I know,
All right.
who
So-
knows?
So
I
obviously,
find dog prints.
your dog prints?
I don't know.
I hope not.
I hope not too.
Okay. So it might be your friends out here.
I mean, his fingerprints may be on it.
Did he put any tape on here?
No, I did all of it.
She did not have a clear answer. She said she just wanted the whole thing to be safe. She said she wanted it to stay intact. The agent pressed further. He noted that in reviewing thousands of lottery tickets annually, not one had ever come in taped. Not one. The agent told her plainly that taping a ticket in the manner described typically indicates one thing in a fraud investigation: intent.
So let me ask you more about the tape then, all right?
First of all, I know, like, I would not try to tape something.
Is this from a roll of tape?
A roll of tape?
Like-
Yes,
oh.
packaging tape.
Okay, cool. I noticed that you didn't really tape too good where the rip
I
is.
know. I noticed that too.
But listen, but you tape great at the top where it's not ripped or anything. Why would you need to tape that part?
I don't know. I just wanted the whole thing to be, I don't know. I just
You
wanted it to
the
be
whole thing
safe.
You want the whole thing to look the same, right?
No, I did not even think about that.
Okay. I'm not putting words in your
I
mouth.
just wanted it to be safe.
But there was
because it
no
kept falling
need.
apart as I
There
was
was
going.
no need to tape the top and the bottom of this.
You're probably right. But
Unless-
after the fact of me thinking about that, I should have just taped the like where
The rip.
that's and I thought about that after the fact, and I was like, I'm a dumbass. Why would I do that?
Well, usually we.
I did not
I would
know
never
it would-
insult you and say you're dumb.
I would never.
But
think,
usually this indicates intent to do fraud.
I mean, I see that, but I would not. There was no intent to do anything but put the two together and keep it safe.
Okay, why tape the top?
I just taped the whole thing.
Why tape the whole thing?
I don't know. I just taped the whole thing.
Gotcha.
I just wanted to keep the whole ticket intact.
But when you tape the whole ticket intact, the middle where it's really ripped is not taped well at all.
I know,
It's
it's-
split.
I see that.
Okay, we ready?
The ticket cannot keep its own lies straight. During the interview, the agent showed Enders the back of the ticket, where two printed words appeared side by side, the same word from each of the two original tickets, printed at slightly different alignments. The agent asked if she had noticed that the text on the back did not line up. Enders said she had not noticed. She said to her it matched. The agent told her it did not match. He told her the laboratory in Tallahassee, the Florida Lottery's forensic analysis unit, had confirmed this was categorically two different tickets.
Yeah, the back part right here, where the weights taped together. See how the words don't even match up? Did you notice that?
I did not. They do though. Installments and installments. I just didn't
Let me
tape
see.
it right. It does if you. But no, I did not. But to me, it matches up.
Yeah, it actually does. It's from two, look, the rips are different.
I mean, and to me, it looks like it.
I got you. I got you.
I
So,
don't see how it's different. but-
so the ticket's problematic for you. And the
Okay.
reason why it's problematic is because you signed some document that said, this ticket's mine under penalty of perjury and under penalty of fraud.
right.
The ticket's not altered, ticket's not.
I just stuck it back together. I didn't
manipulated.
know.
Well, you have to understand the position we're in. You're saying you honestly did that.
I did. I mean,
But-
I just stuck it back together. I thought they went together.
So what's the probability of two tickets getting ripped? and
That,
put
that's
back
what I'm
together?
saying. I'm pretty sure that goes together.
It doesn't.
I don't know how
Right,
it doesn't
sure.
go together. There's no way.
So we have a laboratory in Tallahassee, that's where I'm from.
Okay.
And we take the tickets apart, and this
Like, I just
is,
don't, I'm not understanding because I don't see how it would.
this is 100% two different tickets.
I mean, I see what you're saying
I'm
with the
asking
numbers.
you.
I'm getting that, but I'm not understanding how that's crazy.
I'm asking you that.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how that it could be two different tickets, but I see what you're saying about the numbers.
Right.
I do.
Well, I'm not trying to trick you with any falsehood. This is actually two different
That's
tickets,
crazy.
100%. And there are
That is
security lines
crazy.
that you cannot see, the security lines on every ticket, and they don't match up.
That is crazy.
100%. Not a theory, not an interpretation. A documented forensic conclusion from a state laboratory. Now here is the ticking clock question at the center of this entire case. When Kira Enders signed the claim documents at the lottery office, documents that included a security affidavit signed under penalty of perjury and penalty of fraud, did she believe she was submitting a legitimate ticket? Or did she sign those documents knowing what the agent was now telling her was true? Because the answer to that question is not just the difference between a mistake and a crime. It is the difference between two very different courtroom outcomes. Meanwhile, in another room at the same lottery office, Dakota Jones was telling his own version of events to investigators. His initial account aligned closely with Ender's. He believed she had bought the ticket from a Winn-Dixie in Defuniak Springs because that is what she told him. He said she scratched it, it got wet in the rain, she used a blow dryer to dry it out, and when it turned out to show $1 million prize, he was shocked. He said he thought it wasn't legitimate at first, but he acknowledged he wanted the money. Then investigators told him the actual problem. It was not one damaged ticket. It was two separate tickets taped together. At that point, according to the case report, Jones's account shifted.
According to the case report, Kira's boyfriend Dakota told investigators he thought she purchased the ticket from Winn-Dixie because that's what Kira told him. The case report states, quote, Jones advised that Enders had 2 or 3 other lottery tickets that weren't winners. Then when she started scratching this lottery ticket, it got wet because it started raining. Jones advised that Enders scratched the card out and said that she had won, and he initially thought it wasn't legit. Jones advised that Enders took a blow dryer and used it to dry the ticket. Jones stated that where the ticket was folded, it was in half, so Enders taped it back. Jones advised that initially the money was going to go all to Enders' bank account, but her parents were in town and told them to take their halves of the winnings and put them in their own bank accounts. The report goes on to state that investigators told Dakota the problem wasn't the one ticket, it's that 2 tickets had been allegedly taped together. Then Dakota reportedly pulls up what had happened was and tells him he and Kira were walking and then they spotted half a lottery ticket on the ground. According to Dakota, Kira allegedly said, "What if that was a winner?" Dakota reportedly apologized for lying, but said that he wanted the money. The filing goes on to state, Jones stated that he kept walking approximately 50 yards and Enders found the other half to the ticket. Jones advised that one of the things on the ticket was scratched, but all the numbers weren't scratched yet. Jones stated that he told Enders to scratch the barcode and he downloaded the app to scan it, but the wet ticket wouldn't scan. Jones advised that Enders took the blow dryer to dry it off, and Enders carefully scratched it once it was dry. Jones stated that once scratched, the ticket said $1 million, and he was like, no freaking way. During Kira's interrogation, she claimed
He told investigators that he and Enders had been walking when they came across half of a lottery ticket on the ground. Enders allegedly picked it up and said, according to the report, "What if that was a winner?" Jones kept walking. Approximately 50 yards further, Enders allegedly found the other half. According to Jones, one portion of the ticket had already been partially scratched. He told her to scratch the barcode. He downloaded an app to scan it. The wet ticket would not scan. Enders used the blow dryer. Once dry, they scratched it fully. The ticket showed $1 million. Jones told investigators his reaction, in his own words as documented in the case report, was no freaking way. He acknowledged lying in his initial account and apologized. He said he wanted the money. The ticket cannot keep its own lies straight. 2 accounts from 2 people in 2 separate rooms, and neither account survived the physical evidence in the investigators' hands.
But like, why they couldn't just be like, this is not it. Like, I don't understand. I guess I don't know. I'm so bad of a person. I've never done that.
What, you think yourself as a bad person?
It's just like I get blamed for everything that I've never done. It's like I've had to go to court so many times to prove myself innocent of something I never even did. It's just like, thought we were done with that. Like I don't even do anything wrong. Ever. I don't get it. Like I'm always punished for doing the right thing. Doesn't make sense.
Well.
kind of sucks. You see somebody over here doing the worst thing ever, and you're like, see them getting sentenced for everything, and I'm doing it right, but I'm getting in trouble too, like, for something that I've never even thought to do. Like, that's my whole life. It just sucks. I don't understand. It's like I'm cursed. I don't know. I don't even know who would do that. Like, why would you want, like, yours? Like, hello. That's the dumbest. I just can't even put him in a situation at all. Like, I don't want to be that person to put anybody in that situation.
You're talking about?
Oh, my boyfriend, I would never, I don't want to be the reason, you know, I don't ever want to be the reason to put him in any kind of bad situation.
The security lines embedded in every Florida lottery scratch-off ticket, lines invisible to the naked eye, did not match across the two halves. The text on the reverse did not align. The dimensions of the taped ticket did not match the standard dimensions of an unaltered ticket. The top portion had been cut.
This one is taped together. It's not the right size of a lottery ticket.
I did not realize that.
Right?
I did not know that.
Somebody cut the top.
I did cut the tape.
Well, but you can imagine, look at this barcode.
Right.
The distance,
I thought that's how it came off the roll, because look on the bottom.
the
See, I
distance
don't
on the
know that.
barcode is higher.
I did not
Right.
know that.
Okay. Did you cut that top?
I did cut the top
Okay.
of the tape.
Okay. So that's different. You know what I'm saying?
And I see what you're saying. I do. But that's...
Did you do that to make it look like the right size?
No, I did it just to try to see what I was trying. I was like, I shouldn't have taped it. God. And I was like, oh, I need to get the tape off. And I was like, this is not a good idea. And I was like, this is altering it then. So I was like, no. And I was like, what do I do? And so I was like, I just stop on ahead.
You just did it.
Like, I just left it on there, and I was like, it's on there, it's already on there. I didn't think I was altering it. I didn't intentionally.
Every physical characteristic of the ticket contradicted the story that it was a single, accidentally damaged prize winner. Kira Enders was arrested and charged with forgery and alteration of a lottery ticket with intent to defraud, passing a forged or altered state lottery ticket, and grand theft, larceny over $100,000.
I hate that you
Tell the truth. Did he put you up to this?
No.
Is your last shot?
No.
All right.
No. Swear on my daughter's life.
Okay.
Like, no.
Kira Enders was arrested and charged with forgery/alteration of a lottery ticket with intent to defraud, passing a forged/altered state lottery ticket, plus larceny grand theft over $100,000. While Dakota was arrested for being a principal to the same charges, he was released from jail 3 days later. It's unclear if prosecutors filed formal charges against Dakota because there are no charges listed on the court's website.
Online court records show in August of 2024, Kira Enders pleaded no contest to grand larceny theft over $100,000, and she was sentenced to probation. Thanks for tuning into this episode of
Dakota Jones was arrested as a principal to the same charges. He was released from jail 3 days later. According to publicly available online court records, in August of 2024, Kiera Enders entered a no-contest plea to grand theft larceny over $100,000 and was sentenced to probation. No formal charges appear listed against Dakota Jones in the public court record as of the time of this script. The Florida Lottery's Fraud Prevention Program and the Escambia County Sheriff's Office case file are part of the public record, accessible through the Florida Department of Lottery and the Escambia County Clerk of Courts. If you want to go deeper on how lottery fraud investigations work, the Florida Lottery publishes its security program framework publicly at fllottery.com. Read the case documents. Look at what investigators documented versus what both suspects claimed. Then tell us in the comments, the moment Kiera Enders taped the top of a ticket that was not torn, was that the moment the fraud became undeniable? Or do you think the evidence still left room for reasonable doubt? If this kind of evidence-first case breakdown is why you come here, hit like. Share this with someone who follows fraud investigations. Subscribe to The Darkest Crimes and turn on notifications. The records are public. The evidence is documented. We just have to be willing to follow it.